Today we're going to talk about the Creative Commons and the 5 Ws. Prior to the internet, most resources were in print or physical form. Thus, the author's rights or copyright were a primary concern. However, with the internet and its culture of sharing, the content was made available digitally and in many different formats. That shift in and of itself created tensions between the creator, not the author's, ability to share works globally, their digital works, and copyright regulations. The what? The Sonny Bono Copyright Term Extension Act added 20 more years to the then Author's Life Plus 50 copyright rule, sometimes called the Mickey Mouse Protection Act, because Steamboat Willie, originally published in 1948, was going to be going into the public domain as of 1998. Disney held the copyright and they didn't want that to happen, so this new law came into existence. The Who. Larry Lessig, a Stanford law professor, found the CTA to be unconstitutional due to its definition of limited time. Because of this precedent, the potential for Congress to keep extending copyright was granted. In this way, it would be possible for a work to never actually go into the public domain. Eric Eldred was a web publisher who regularly posted content to his website using public domain items when they came into public domain. He challenged the CTA, and Larry Lessig took the case. Thus, the Eldred versus Ashcroft case came into being. This case went all the way to the Supreme Court, and unfortunately, Eldred lost. The Creative Commons, when and where. Lessig established the Creative Commons in 2001, and in response to the growing works of creators who wanted to share their works. The Creative Commons created a set of free public licenses that were more flexible than the traditional all rights reserved of the copyright law. The how. Free public licenses. These new licenses allowed creators to share their works in ways that met their needs. They gave the creator the right to determine how they would like to share their works. And to reflect this culture of sharing, Creative Commons licenses limited the restrictions. So you have attribution, or giving credit, share alike or share and share alike, that allows the creator to stipulate, you can share it if you attribute it to me. No derivatives, or meaning no derivatives, where you could use the original form, but if you were going to make changes in it, then you'd have to request permission. And then non-commercial, which meant that you could use it for any use but commercial. The Creative Commons Global Network. As the world became more participatory, the Creative Commons reflected that culture. In response to national and global creators who wanted alternatives to their limited copyright restrictions, and in countries outside the United States, some copyright laws are very, very restrictive, the Creative Commons Global Network emerged. And today we have open educational resources, open data, open science, open access, Wikipedia, crowdsourcing, and more because of this network. And today, from its humble beginnings in 2001, Creative Commons has 1.4 billion books online and 9 billion websites.